people. Everybody bleed, everybody needs some. Everybody love, everybody know. I've been knocking Joe down like a chicken witness. God is my witness, a witness, but on the real, I think I need another witness. If it was 17, black dad and white mama wouldn't change a thing. Light skin, certified as a house. Go figure. In my blood is the blood and the master. It's like the devil playing space with the pastor. But he was born with the privilege. Man, what the fuck is that? People told me as a child, as a little boy playing with his toys, I should be ashamed. And some people look ashamed when I rap, like my great granddaddy didn't tickle to the back. Not accepted by the pedal.
Amen. 60 on the time, I can't even lie. No way in, no way out, do or die. So I roll when I roll, must be. Amen. Amen. I can't ride bins, I don't do peace. I gotta eat. Saber tooth, tiger, diamond, two teeth. Rockin' right now, won't you come peep? I was outside. The way to shake, leave a mouth wide. You need to say grace for you say thanks. Amen. Amen. What's left in my life, don't know what's in store. I've been dealing with these blessings that I can't ignore. Putting up the numbers, we ain't keeping score. Amen. Amen. I get on the block on my side. Running in the house for it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, the hood love me, but you gotta watch. Amen. Amen. I just drink, I don't do sleep. Yeah, tryna see, don't be. Yeah, we gon' fall through, coming through deep. Amen. Amen. Yeah, back in from the south, moved into the west. Ice the logo on the cross, threw it on my neck. Yeah, when I rap the set, gotta stay blessed. Yeah. Amen. Amen. People tryna say I'm only enemy. Got a code where my dogs can get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen. Amen. Man, put it mentally. Everybody tryna take the identity. Everybody run me, turn to a friend of me. Sit back while I take on a remedy. I cannot let it get into me. This plan, I told them to me.
Yeah. No, it's possible. And the 15 team one is hit or miss still, but that makes it possible. Seeing the upgrades here, despite this having a promo of NFL playoffs, like AFC Brady. Now to get Brady, you can have the 4 silver and 4 gold. What I think that means. which is an immediate stack to there. So like now it says playoff players, but it didn't make it plural, it said singular, player. So if you do the 4 silver and 4 gold, you get the player Tom Brady, but it's plural in there, which means you might get one of these guys with no overlap. So like you do 4 silver, 4 gold, then you get Malcolm Butler. You do 4 silver, 4 gold again, you get Shaq Mason. You do 4 gold and 4 silver again, you get Malcolm Brown in there. So that's immediately, but let's say you do 4 silver and then another 4 silver, then you get, you won't get Malcolm Butler twice, randomly, in there. Oh, but you could sell that one. And so this is an impulse thing. Like in the silver one, there's 6 of those, you need 24 books of silver. And silver for the Patriots is going at 10,000, so that's 240 without repeat. Yep, and there we go. And then there's the gold books at 50,000 at times 24 in there as well. So that's 1 million. So, or 100,000. Yep. And it's 100,000, so it's cheaper. So it's 50,000 times 24 of those. And that's 1.2 million. So for 1.2 to 1.4 million, you can get Tom Brady. That's if you don't get a repeat card in there that you're selling with 10% market auction board. Now, you get Brady, and then thus you get Dion. But you've got to do the Steeler captain, David DeCastro, and you also have to do the Jaguars captain, Jalen Ramsey. Then once you have all those choices, you can put the 12 captains in, 6 from the rotisserie elimination, the AFC 6-seat side, and 6 from the NFC 6-seat side, with the first 2 being off for the wild card round. Oh, it's matching the playoff bracket, yeah. And it's a captain from each of those 6 teams on the AFC and NFC side. I had no idea on that to think that means. It's too far out. But 6 on both sides should make a college March Madness double bracket. Oh, so it's 12. It's 12. So that's 12 of the AFC, 6 of the AFC and 6 of the NFC in there. So 12 for 1.2 million. Like 24 million. Yeah, that's right. Now, since those are team-based, like the Patriots one, you can now buy a team-based team fantasy pack bundle in the, oh, okay, and then you can get, I think it's got gold in there, like 30 gold. So there's 30 gold right there in that means. And that should go into the gold tokens of the Brady Patriots one. Team-specific one, that means. And Brady is with the Patriots. Oh, so you would need the team, it says fantasy bundle in there. Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah. So it's only 30. Oh. But there's 30, that's 3 in stack. Yep, that's, oh, so you can buy that 3 times over, so it's 90. Okay, yeah. Now we can take down a couple of the teams. But you have to do 12 of them, so it won't be answered all in one thing in there. And that here is $52 times 3, so that's $150 type thing. That means to do 3. You should be able to you should be a lot closer to it, but that's real world cash compared to game cash. Oh, and then maybe but like 500 or 250 type thing. That means, oh, you'll finish one of the captains like Brady. Ouch. Now, that's a random playoff captain there. And I might do that one to get closer to it. I kind of wish I would have done it beforehand in there. Contains 12 NFL players premium packs and a topper in that. And that's pretty good. I'm not sure if I would do the other toppers yet. I'm still thinking about it. I want that, but at the same time, I don't want that. And I've got other work to do. And but at least, see, that conversation is very difficult, mainly because the ideal of it in that means. The current release suggests that like the 95 Legend is going to be there because it used the word current, and there are 2 words with the space, 3, current release. But it's just a card in subset of the current release. Oh, so it could still be like the 86 card. I think that's right. See, that's... But this one finally says that it is one of the captains in there. Oh, yep, it's not boss type thing. It's the captain, so it includes the 86 one in there. Because again, this is an imprint one with the 86, so it's taken the 86 of that one to this play art as an 86. Yeah, so the captain's an 86 in there. Oh. No. So now we can finally subset see the stack of that. Oh. And one was set against it, to the thing that means. Potentially, some actually pulled the release without needing the subset 5 of that Legends chemistry, unlike the Twitch one. Although I think it does take 5 collectible Twitch things to upgrade it to a 90 or something like that. But we see now whether or not that's going to be above the subset 5 or part of the subset 5 to thinking that and that guess is 5800 divided by 100 for the add points thing, and that means 5800 divided by 100. Oh, it's $58 for 2 of them, so it's $20. No, it's 116. Yeah. Shit. And in other countries, it's more difficult than that because of the value of the US dollar comparatively in central banking or something. Oh, the World Bank, to think that means, in exchange of currency. So it's like $100 there. Yeah, so like each one of these are like 100 in those megas. That one's like 200 or 300. And so they'd have to drop 300 plus 200 or 250 or 550 to acquire both those bundles. And it's very difficult. And it's difficult for us type thing because we're right on the point of allurement in that. Oh, so we're making a deal within a deal. You're not making a deal. You know, $300 on cards that might not pay out $195. Yeah, that whole stack of those cases within there are going to all be 95s, and it isn't. There's not going to be 12 95s in there. Contains 12 NFL player premium packs and a 12 topper. It says a topper. A topper. A topper. Yeah, so it's going to be 12. It's got 12 elite. No. Yeah. So 12. So 12 95s in there. Yep. No, wait. Yeah. And if you check the subset of that, then that might be possible. So you go into the upgrade. That means Brady's subset has no person in there at that level. And see, Malcolm Butler is not in the subset of Brady. Do you understand that? So he's a 95 to think that me. Oh. So he wouldn't be in that 13 bundle set of 95 random. No, you'll get 12, you'll get 12 Hogans, which then will complete Brady's set. No, because you need Malcolm Butler. You'd have to sell the rest of them so that you could get the Malcolm Butler, so that you can complete the 95 no. Now some, ones who are leveling, especially after Christmas, without doing that, are missing, they miss September, October, November, and December of play. Yep, do you understand? Like the Halloween most feared one with Ray Lewis. He's probably cheaper now, to think that means. Right, so this was Christmas, was most feared. That was most feared, which was Christmas. Do you understand? Oh. So they missed that promo, to think that means. But in some of the other cards, in gaining the promo, they gained the NFL promo one, this week. The Ted Ginn one has incredible speed, and he's very impressive for the go deep people, but I doubt he'll change some of their routes because he has no clutch trait value. Like third down Ricky Prohl or something like that. Oh. And Miles Jack has 89 shed in there, which is pretty high. But our most feared Ray Lewis has 99 shed in there. And 89, those both have 9s in them. Oh, it's 10 off. 99 shed. But I have a defensive tackle with 99 shed as well. As Ray Lewis. I don't understand. Power move 94. And they may or may not be clutch. Kwan hasn't made a play yet, and neither has Harrison. But the activity around their area, in that neighborhood, has decreased. So it's like some random SWAT team or something out there. See what it is? It was already federal beforehand, and with the SWAT level, it's like that means it would definitely be a federal charge, in trafficking or something like that. Oh shit, that's right. Much like being arrested by a state trooper or something like that. Local can do the same thing because of their non-affiliation with certain federal updated software type thing and stuff. See what I mean? But the federal ones usually don't have that type of Firefly payout type thing like me. Oh. To assault on like a detective or something like that. And all life is precious in that. So, but, that's one of those 2x2 blue hand guys to eat. People start chewing right and stuff. I'm good. Oh God. Yeah, we could. That was a good bridge.